I think what's at stake here, Mike, is the brain. You've seen all the memes on social media, like Gen X's, we're latchkey kids, and we will like mess you up if you cross us. Whereas like new generation, Gen Alpha is like, if you treated me incorrectly, I'm going to take an entire sick day to take a mental health day. So you're going across these different generations and seeing the true impact of what technology has done over 3 generations. So the kids who got mobile phones before they were 10 are now adults who can't take themselves to the Jiffy Lube, right?
Yeah.
Or these kids who are like Gen Alphas are now going to have the world's information and skills, knowledge skills at their fingertips. And how does that impact the brain?
What's your current take on it? Because I see two things. One is I could almost see where that would go, oh, you know what? I can look up how to change my oil again and I get easy instructions. And you know what? I saved money. Hey, I'm back into it more. Or I could see this where we've seen with cell phones that if your phone is in the room, you are 10% dumber on IQ tests. It doesn't even have to be turned on. But
Mm,
we have learned, our brain has learned to outsource that processing and memory to the phone. And I'm worried with more powerful AI, we're also seeing that now with employees that they get dumber and worse at their jobs, even if their output goes up because of their use of AI, because they're outsourcing their thinking.
yeah, and this season of All Is in My podcast of AI Kid You Not, we're actually interviewing other adults who are working in AI. And so we'd love to have you on the show.
Yeah.
The underlying theme of what everyone is saying, it's human creativity, critical thought, research, and writing are going to be the things in danger when you
Mm.
have everything available to you. So with Olive and I, we make efforts to ensure that she learns how to do those things without the need of AI and can use AI as a thought partner in so doing, but not replacing actual writing skills, actual researching skills.
Good. I'm glad that you phrased it that way and kept going because I see those as the things that are going to be critical human aspects going forward. It's the hardest for AI to replace, but also the ones that I think are hardest for humans to do as well. And they're going to become extremely valuable as we go forward. One last question on this, and then we are going to talk about AI shopping and analytics,
Sure.
what's going on in the e-commerce world. But I find this kind of fascinating from a child's perspective because I learned how to like code and get on the internet and test out. And you mentioned in schools, I was lucky enough to have really good professors and find people that were pro technology. So in 8th grade, I had a computer teacher that was supposed to teach typing and basic computer skills. And me and a buddy of mine were like already programming computers. She allowed us to basically test out and make our own roulette wheel. And it was thousands of lines of code that we did by ourselves throughout the semester. In high school, I did the same thing and I started designing websites for businesses and getting paid as a senior in high school. And college, I had tougher time with the rules and did not do well with skipping steps. But I did find outside of that how to leverage it. And now I see with universities, sort of a split there too, where some of them are like, don't cheat on tests. You're going to have to learn how to do it the old way. And maybe there are some subjects where we want to do that. And
Mhm.
other teachers that are like, look, this is the tool. As soon as you get out, you're going to use AI. We might as well teach you how to use AI safely and what it's for and make you a better employee by the time you get out. What's your take on it for kids in school or what you're seeing with schools as far as best practices for children?
I don't think the schools have really figured it out yet. I haven't done any of the speaking that you've done at high schools, but I certainly talk about it with my daughter all the time. And the net is nobody really knows what to do. And they just say, don't use it. You absolutely have to. So for me, I think that the skills of research and writing are still relevant. That's human critical thought.